Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. In a remote desert location, a strange and fascinating process takes place. Airplanes that cost a fortune and were once proud symbols of the military are deliberately destroyed. Ranging from fighter jets, transport planes, helicopters, heavy bombers, or other types of military aircraft, the U.S. has an orchestrated process of blowing up these fleets of assets. The reason for this seemingly counterintuitive activity is rather intriguing. It all begins with the need to ensure the safety and security of advanced military technology. When an aircraft reaches the end of its operational life or becomes obsolete, it cannot simply be discarded or sold off. The sensitive technologies, classified systems, and valuable components inside must be protected from falling into the wrong hands. This is especially true when aircraft such as the C-130 make a crash landing on the battlefield, far away from the United States Air Force Base. To achieve this, the United States military takes drastic measures. They meticulously prepare the aircraft for destruction right there at the war front line. Rigging them with heavy explosives that will obliterate any trace of their existence. This ensures that no enemy can access critical equipment, reverse engineer advanced technologies, or compromise national security. The detonation itself is a sight to behold. As the explosives ignite, a powerful shock wave ripples through the air. The once mighty aircraft is instantly reduced to a fiery inferno and a cloud of smoke. The controlled explosion obliterates every inch of the aircraft, leaving nothing but scattered debris and smoldering wreckage. The origins of aircraft demolition can be traced back to the early days of aviation. When obsolete or damaged aircraft were often abandoned or left to deteriorate. However, as aviation technology advanced and the need for proper disposal became evident, formal processes for aircraft demolition were developed. In the mid-20th century, aircraft demolition gained significance with the rise of military aviation. As aircraft became more complex and costly, retiring and disposing of them safely became essential. The United States established specialized facilities and procedures for aircraft demolition, such as the famous boneyards, where retired aircraft are stored. A boneyard, also known as an aircraft graveyard or storage facility, is where retired or out-of-service aircraft are stored, preserved, and sometimes dismantled. In the vast expanse of a boneyard, a peculiar sight catches the eye. A seemingly endless runway stretching across the desert landscape. This runway, however, serves a different purpose than those found in active airfields. It's the final resting place for retired aircraft, a place where they make their last landing. The size of a boneyard runway is remarkable. Stretching for miles, it accommodates the sheer number of retired aircraft that find their way here. Rows upon rows of planes stand as a testament to the aviation history they embody. The sheer scale of the boneyard is awe-inspiring, with thousands of retired aircraft gathered in one place. One of the most famous boneyards, the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona, boasts a collection of over 4,000 aircraft on a massive 2,600 acres of land, creating a unique and somewhat surreal sight of rows upon rows of planes in various stages of storage or dismantlement. The meticulous process of demolition involves carefully dismantling the aircraft and ensuring that all the components are properly disposed of or recycled. The decommission process typically starts by removing any sensitive equipment or classified materials from the aircraft. Next, the aircraft is inspected to identify any hazardous materials or substances that must be safely removed before the actual physical demolition. Skilled technicians and engineers carefully disassemble the aircraft, starting with the removal of major components such as the engines, wings, and tail sections. These parts are often refurbished or sold for reuse in other aircraft. The remaining fuselage is then systematically broken down into smaller sections, which are further disassembled and sorted. Materials such as aluminum, steel, and composite materials are separated for recycling. This environmentally conscious approach ensures that valuable resources are conserved and waste is minimized. In some cases, aircraft may undergo a controlled demolition, which involves using heavy machinery or explosives to destroy the airframe. This method is employed when it is not feasible or cost-effective to disassemble the aircraft piece by piece. As these dormant giants lie in and wait at the boneyard for their final destiny, they can be coated to protect them from the harsh elements of the desert. To apply these protective coatings, skilled technicians thoroughly clean the aircraft's exterior to remove any dirt, debris, or remnants of previous paint. Once the aircraft is cleaned and repaired, a primer layer is carefully applied to serve as a bonding agent between the aircraft surface and the final coating. Next comes the application of the protective coating itself. This specialized coating is designed to shield the aircraft from the intense desert sun, sandstorms, and other corrosive elements. It forms a barrier that helps to prevent fading, oxidation, and degradation of the aircraft surfaces. Rather interestingly, the U.S. does not spare the ships in their coordinated demolition exercise. There is a unique and exhilarating event that involves the deliberate sinking of decommissioned ships through a series of carefully orchestrated operations. This exercise is known as the RIMPAC SYNC-X. And it's conducted during the RIMPAC Multinational Naval Exercise. The purpose of RIMPAC SYNC-X is multifaceted. It provides an opportunity for participating nations to enhance their military capabilities, test and evaluate their weapon systems, and demonstrate their naval prowess. It also serves as a training exercise for naval forces to practice coordinated operations, including targeting, firing, and sinking naval vessels. During the exercise, participating naval forces engage in live fire drills, utilizing various weapons and systems to engage and sink the target ship. The sinking exercise, or the SYNC-X, begins with the selection of a suitable target vessel, typically a decommissioned warship or merchant ship that has reached the end of its service life. Extensive preparations are made to ensure the safety of the operation and minimize environmental impacts by first removing any hazardous materials and inspecting the vessel thoroughly to meet strict regulations and guidelines. Once all safety protocols are in place, participating naval forces carry out a series of coordinated attacks on the target ship. These attacks can involve various means, including missiles, torpedoes, naval guns, or aircraft munitions. The objective is to inflict sufficient damage to sink the vessel. The sinking itself is a dramatic and visually striking event. As powerful weapons strike the targeted ship repeatedly, it begins to take on water and lose its buoyancy. The structural integrity of the vessel weakens, and it gradually starts to sink beneath the waves. With its fate sealed, the vessel succumbs to the depths of the ocean. Throughout the process, safety measures and environmental considerations are closely monitored. The sinking is conducted in deep waters, away from sensitive marine ecosystems to minimize potential impacts. In the high-stakes SYNC-X operation, the safe loading and firing of torpedoes play a crucial role in achieving the desired outcome. With meticulous planning and precise execution, the process ensures the effective engagement of the target ship while prioritizing safety and operational success. A specialized torpedo loading system is utilized to safely transfer the torpedoes from storage areas to the launching platform. This system ensures precise alignment and positioning of the torpedoes, minimizing the risk of accidents or mishandling. The firing process is controlled remotely or through a designated firing panel, allowing operations to maintain a safe distance from the launching platform. As the torpedoes propel into the water, their powerful propulsion systems guide them toward the designated target ship. Indeed, the need of the current dynamic world of military operations requires the repurposing of aircraft and ships, especially at the end of their service lives. By creatively adapting and repurposing these assets, they find new life and contribute to vital training exercises or other missions. This approach maximizes efficiency, cost effectiveness, and sustainability, while ensuring the military remains well prepared and adaptable to ever-evolving challenges. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.